శేషాచల ఎన్కౌంటర్ పై మానవ హక్కుల సంఘాల నేతలు ఢిల్లీలో మీడియాతో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
What started a fact finding immediately upon learning about the killings, and their people, their activists went to the forest, they went to the police stations, they also went to the villages from where there are 3 villages from where the deceased came. When they went to the villages, because of their long work that they have been doing, they were informed by the people that there are 2 persons who were part of that group. This is Mr. Balachandran and this is Mr. Sekhar, who were part of that group. They are now in the protective custody of People's Watch, and what they have said to People's Watch, the reason why Henry has brought them before the NHRC and filed a complaint before the NHRC, those details will all be told by Henry. I will only mention a couple of things that have transpired today. A complaint was filed about these killings before the National Human Rights Commission by People's Watch. That complaint has been taken up by the NHRC this morning. NHRC heard Mr. Balachandran and Mr. Sekhar and directed that their statements be recorded. Their statements have been recorded by the NHRC. After that, the statements and the complaint was taken up by the full commission of the NHRC. The NHRC has now passed certain orders that I will inform you about. Those orders include providing police protection to them and their families, as well as the panchayat heads of the 2 villages from where they have come, because the panchayat heads have assisted them in approaching People's Watch as well as the NHRC, and they are also under threat. They are in the protective custody of People's Watch, and additional protection has been given to them. The NHRC has also ordered that, as mandated by law under section 176(1)(a) of the Code of Criminal Procedure, there is now a mandatory inquiry by a judicial magistrate to be done in cases of all custodial deaths. So-called encounters are also part of custodial killings, and a judicial magistrate's inquiry under section 176(1)(a) has been ordered by the NHRC. The NHRC has further ordered that the statement of a 3rd person who has also approached People's Watch, whose statement is yet to be recorded, he could not travel to Delhi. An officer of the NHRC has been deputed to record his statement. The NHRC has also directed that all the names of all the police officers and forest officials who form part of the STF should be disclosed to the NHRC. The NHRC has directed that all the weapons used in this incident should be seized and kept in safe custody. The NHRC has further directed that all official documents, including the daily diary, the logbook of the vehicles, the entry registers of the arms and ammunitions given, all those, and when a unit of the police goes out, all those documents are to be placed in safe custody. Sorry, just put it off. Are to be placed in safe custody and not to be tampered with or destroyed or in any way till the proceedings of the NHRC are ongoing. The NHRC has also directed that the post-mortems be conducted in accordance with the guidelines of the NHRC of 2010, where the post-mortem has not yet been done and the bodies are still there, which requires videography to be conducted, etc., and reports of that to be given to the NHRC. And the NHRC will now, after recording the statement of the 3rd witness, take up the matter again on 23rd of this month in Hyderabad, where the commission will be sitting, and further orders will be passed in this case. I will now ask, I'm sorry there was so much happening when I entered that I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Brinda Grover. I'm a lawyer based in New Delhi, and I am assisting People's Watch and them in their proceedings before the NHRC. I will now request Henry Tiffen, who who is the executive director of People's Watch, to tell us what statements they have given to the NHRC, as well as other fact-finding that has been done by People's Watch. I may only add that People's Watch is continuing the fact-finding, and a high-level team comprising of Justice Suresh of the Bombay High Court, Mr. Satyavrata Pal, a former member of the National Human Rights Commission, and Mr. E.N. Ramamohan, a former Director General of BSF, are going to continue the fact-finding with People's Watch on 14th and 15th. The interim findings of that team will be presented in Vellore on 15th of April, and the final report will be presented to the NHRC on 23rd of April in Hyderabad. I will now request Henry to speak, and I have only this to say, and I really sincerely hope the media shall cooperate. Neither Mr. Balachandran nor Mr. Sekhar will directly address the media. Their statements, what they have said, they are Tamil speaking. So when some of you were asking them to idhar dekho, please respect that they are Tamil speaking people. Mr. Henry Tiffane will place before you what they have said. A summary of their statement is also going to be made available in the press release. There are very, very serious concerns about their safety and security. At present, they will only be speaking to the NHRC, to the judicial magistrate conducting the inquiry, and any other such official authority that they are requested to address. I will now ask Henry to tell us the details.
Not to the Tamil media, they will not speak to the Tamil media.
Henry will answer you. And can we just allow him to finish, please? Just a minute.
Can I give you an assurance?
பத்திரிகையாளர்கள் பேசுறாங்க, நீங்க பேசுவீங்களாமா? சொல்லுங்க.
Introduce her.
சொல்லுங்க.
Introduce.
பத்திரிகையாளர்கள் நீங்க பேசணும்ன்றாங்க, அவங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் பேசணும்ன்றாங்க, நீங்க யார்கிட்டயும் பேசுவீங்களா? சொல்லுங்க.
பேசக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லிருக்காங்களா?
ஆமா.
NHRC. அது அப்படி சொல்லுங்க, நீங்க அவங்க போய் அப்படி பயமுறுத்தீங்கன்னா
அவங்க பயம், நாங்க பயம், நீங்க தமிழ் பத்திரிகையான கேட்டீங்க.
Please, sir, can we continue?
You can be rest assured they will not talk to any Tamil media at all.
When I say media, it includes the Tamil media.
The incident took place on Tamil Nadu people, and you don't want to speak to the Tamil Nadu people.
Please,
We are talking to you in Tamil. You want me to talk in Tamil? I can talk to you.
Let them also say what they want to say.
One minute. They have.
Why are you putting a break there? Let them stay.
Sir, can I please say something? Sir, can I please say something? Can we address the press conference? If after that there are certain other concerns, it will be open for question answer. I think I mentioned there are very serious concerns to their safety. They have expressed a desire not to speak to the media and only to the authorities. I have requested you to respect that. I don't think this is an issue of, and I think the concerns here are of Tamil people and of citizens of this country and their safety. May I please request you to allow Mr. Tiffane to present. If there are any other concerns you have after that, we will address those. Please.